my back is turned to the door shuts, and then I have no escape.
We're not even going to see after that.
Okay.
Actually, after you turn around, you see the hands come out in the face. It's going to cut to Dave, and you're going to hear the screaming and yelling. So we might actually might need to get a couple more. So this is going to be pretty quick. Welcome to the making of Open House. This movie was a fun movie to make. We were trying to make it more of a horror type comedy, I guess you could say. So hopefully this one turned out a bit funnier than the ones we've made in the past, like Scranton and an Old Hag. We were trying to, like I said, make more of a comedic effect with this one, obviously with a darker feel to it. So that was our attempt in this, but I'd like to kind of go into the special effects of this movie and kind of explain just a couple of the quick special effects we did. We always keep our digital special effects to a minimum as much as possible because we're always fearing that they might look too corny or too cheesy with the limited budget that we have. We tried to stick with a little bit of practical effects, and when we wanted to create a monster for this movie, I know I wanted something with long fingernails and kind of an old dead-looking creature, kind of a dead-looking ghostly creature, kind of a mix between like a ghost and an actual physical creature. So we had a makeup artist come in, and the only part of the monster that you really ever see, a little bit of his face and mainly his hand. So we had a makeup artist come in and create a hand for us, and then we shot in front of a green screen, a hand reaching around and grabbing the door frame and grabbing a person, and scratching a person. So we green screened it, then we composited, we chroma keyed it into the scene of the closet, and by doing it this way, instead of actually having the hand there with the makeup, we were able to add some effects to it. So what we did was position the hand. You could position the hand wherever you wanted to after we filmed it in front of the green screen. Made it a little bit bigger than it normally was, and we made it look, and added some effects to it with some flare coming off of it to kind of add a ghostly feel, and kind of darkened up the textures a bit, so it was this kind of creepy looking creature. When we shot the monster, we put Steve Darling dressed up as the monster and shot him in front of a green screen, as you can see there, and then we chroma keyed the creature in, same way we did it with the hand, where we took a slate of the monster actually wasn't there and Dave was running away as if the creature was there. We did this with most of the effects of the monster, and cut him into the door frame here using rotoscoping and keyed Dave over the top of the monster so it appeared that he was behind him. And then we actually enlarged Steve as about the same height as Dave, but we made it look like the monster was chasing him. We made the monster look a lot bigger this way by shooting in front of a green screen. Made it look like it was an enormous monster. And the effects were he was getting beaten up. We had him lay on the green screen mat and act like he was being kicked in the face. And then we composited it into the shot where Julie Webb kicks the monster in the face. Here you see this light with nothing in it. She kicked into the air, but we composited the monster on top here, and then we added some effects to it, darkened it up a bit, and give it more of the ghostly feel, and kind of brought out the highlights in the monster's face, and then synced it up. Then we rotoscoped her legs back in, and had her kick him in the face to make it look like she was, and just synced up the timing so it looks like the monster's getting kicked in the head, but it was actually a green screen.
2 weeks. 2 weeks and my lawyer will have you out on the street. This is my house!
And some effects that people probably wouldn't realize that we're doing some effects on, maybe so, I'm not sure, but was the dog. We didn't have a dog trainer, so we actually tied a rope to the dog's leg to make it look like it was urinating on the guy's stereo. As you can see the rope there that's in the shot. So we rotoscoped. We took a clean slate of the shot, so we have nothing in it at all, and rotoscoped the dog's, or the rope out of the shot. So you see the composite here with the rope taken out, and then replaced it with a clean slate. so the dog, so it didn't look like the rope was attached to the dog's leg. And then we added urine. We got some water running in front of a black screen, and made that into a little stream and composited that in to the dog. Put it in the right position so it looks like the dog is peeing on the stereo, and put it all together.